Hey everyone, today I will be completing a review of a website conversion SaaS tool called Personizely. If you've been on the fence about it or want to know the pros and the cons before jumping in and making a purchase for their tool, hopefully this video will kind of give you some insight and some idea as to whether or not it's right for you and your website. So let's dive right into this review. So Personizely is a website conversion tool. This is their website, and their main focuses are these 5 areas regarding your website marketing. So they really focus on list building. So if you want to have more newsletter subscriptions, lead generation, get more emails, and even have more people subscribe to your messenger bot, you can do that with Personizely. You can also work on your improving on-site retargeting. So if you want to let visitors know about new products, you can let them know via pop-ups and different widgets. Increase blog engagement. So once someone completes a blog post, you can encourage them to read the next one. E-commerce. I think Personizely is really good with integrating with e-commerce sites such as Shopify. So you can incorporate some widgets to reduce your cart abandonment, cross-sell, and have a cart progress widget on your e-commerce site. And also with promotions, promote your sales. And then lastly, this is, I think, a really powerful tool. This is web personalization. So you can bucket your visitors depending on location, what browser they are using, what device they're using, things like that. And you can essentially show specific content depending on your audience. So a really powerful tool. The price for this product starts at 29 bucks a month. For one website, you do have access to widgets, but you don't have web personalization. If you want the web personalization, it jumps to $46 a month. And that's for 10,000 visitors every month. If you want more, it will gradually go up. So if you want something around the 100, like the 90 to 250,000 visitors per month, you'd be paying between 200 and 300 bucks a month for this tool. And also if you want more websites, the price goes up as well. So if you want to kind of compare this to other products out there, Sumo is something that comes to mind. I have used Sumo in the past. This is a really powerful tool, but it might not be as robust, I think, as Personalizely in terms of the feature set. Sumo, they have cart abandonment as well. They have your ability to grow your email list and increase order value. This one has pricing that starts free, but if you want all of the features, you need to jump to the Pro version, which is $39 per month. If you do the annually, so if you pay for the whole year, it's 468 bucks. If you do month to month, it's 49 bucks. So their pricing is very straightforward. You get the free version or the monthly version. Another tool that's very similar is OmniConvert. I have this tool, and it's a very powerful tool as well. It's very detailed in the way you can target your audience, create widgets. It gives you a lot of very high-end features in terms of how you want to display your widgets, and also how you want to display any A/B tests that you want to run. So their A/B testing feature is really, really cool. Their pricing is, let's see, so their pricing starts at, if you for 100,000 visitors per month, which is the lowest option you can pick, is over 300 bucks a month. So it's a much more expensive tool compared to Sumo or Personizely. Thankfully, for Personizely, they have a lifetime deal going on with Pitchground, and for the for this tool, it's 59 bucks lifetime. So you just pay that price and you have it forever. Uh, for 59 bucks, you have access to basically all of the features, including the widget and also the personalization option too. So if you want to have that and have all of these other additional features such as 50,000 monthly unique impressions, 5 domains, uh, all of these features, it starts at 59 bucks. I have purchased this via Pitchground. I purchased the 2 coupon plan, and with the 2 coupon plan, the numbers go higher. So you get 100,000 monthly unique impressions. You could use this for 10 domains. You have no branding and all of the features. And of course, if you want more unique impressions, you need to purchase more codes. And if you are an agency that wants to sell this to your own clients or to your own customers, you can do the white label option. The first white label option is $395, and the highest one is $696. With the highest one, you do have unlimited access or to all features, but also the unlimited monthly unique impressions. But the lower one, you have 250,000 monthly unique impressions. So you could take your pick as to what you want. As of today's recording, you have 5 days and 9 hours left to take advantage of this awesome deal. So if you, after this video, if you think this is right, I would highly recommend you jump and purchase this. I have an affiliate link in the description if you want to make a purchase. So feel free to click the link. So let's dive right into this live review. So this is the back end of Personizely. And right off the bat, once you log in, the first thing you see is the dashboard. So I think one of the pros for this tool is the reporting that you get. You could see the total number of page views by day, by week, by month, or overall. You can look at your campaign reach, which is your impressions, your widget reach, how many conversions, how much you've earned from people who have converted with the widgets, and how many new leads you've received. So I really like this because it has a line graph that shows performance over time, and also the number of dollars you've earned. So you can have this connected to your Shopify. So if anyone makes a purchase with any of the Personizely features or with the widgets, it'll track how much you've earned, which I think is really helpful to determine whether or not your testing or your conversion, this conversion tool is working out for you or not. So you can personalize your sites and run tests by targeting certain types of visitors. So you could create what's called a target. So if I click the top right button here, create target, you could have a test name. So I'll just do, why don't I do device. So I want to have a group of people that fall under a certain type of device. So you have to click add a filter and you click on device, but you have so many other options. So people who have a specific, if they come for their first visit, how many clicks, if they've clicked before, where they came from, UTM parameters. So if you have particular ads that you want to bucket these people under, you could do that. Location, device, browser, so on and so forth. So you can really target specific types of audiences and show them unique content on your site. In our case, we're going to do by device. Now, once you do device, you could say everyone that's under desktop, mobile, tablet, so on and so forth. So let's do desktop. Now, once you click desktop, click out of that. One of the cons I would say is if you click something, the drop down doesn't go away, so you don't know if you've clicked on it properly or not. So you got to exit out of it. So I don't want mobile, so I'm going to exit out of mobile. All right, so you're going to save target, click the red button on the right. All right, so you have your device target saved. Now you can personalize your site depending on that particular target you want to focus on. So these are different campaigns I created as a test. If you want to create a new campaign, click on New Campaign, campaign name. So I want to have unique content for people coming via desktop computers. So I'm going to hit next. So lead tagger, that's our agency name. We have a marketing agency. So I'm going to have this particular campaign run on my agency website and only on the homepage. So you click on Start Building. All right, so now it's going to pull up my website, and we can essentially click any type of element we want, and we can edit it, and we can show the particular content only to my target audience. In my case, it's people that are visiting my site using desktop computers. So right now you can essentially go through and decide what you want to change for people that are using desktop computers. So I want to change the headline. So once you click it, you click create a variation on the left. And for variation number 1, you can select the target. So for this case, I'm going to do device and then exit out of that. And then you click on the blue edit button, and now you can change it. So you could say, hey, desktop users get quality digital marketing without breaking the bank! Exclamation point. Okay, so you could make that change, and depending on what widget or what element you want to change, you can do like a bulleted list, a numbered list, have a chart, even do a line break, add a video, add video images, things like that. So you can really change anything you want. So once I've made this change to the headline, I'm going to click on the green check mark, and I'm going to click on Save Campaign. And when I was testing this the other day, sometimes it can get a little buggy. If you click on certain elements, sometimes it doesn't click, sometimes it doesn't save properly. So when you do create these personalization campaigns, just be aware that you might need to try a couple of times for it to work properly. All right, so I save campaign. And another con is that you don't know if it is properly saved or not. Like you click on it, you wait, but then it doesn't really tell you anything. So that's something to be aware about. So I'm going to hit the X. All right, so it looks like it's here. So you can turn on your campaigns. I believe you can turn as many campaigns as you want. I'm going to turn this campaign that I just created, and let's jump to my website. So this is my website. I'm going to go to it. Okay, cool. As you see there, I'm using a desktop computer. So right now it says, hey, desktop users get quality digital marketing without breaking the bank. So it's really, really cool. You can change any type of element you want, and depending on your audience, you can tailor that messaging to your audience. So it's really, really cool. Next, I'm going to show you the widgets. So you're going to click Create Widget on the top right, and you could do list building, on-site retargeting, or even create a custom widget using their templates. So I'm going to do list building. And you have 3 options. You could do a pop-up, a bar, or a call-out. I'm going to do a pop-up. Click Next. And you have 6 different layouts. I'm gonna do this one, list building classic. Click next, and you can decide when you want this to trigger. So you could do it when someone lands on it, when they scroll to a certain point, time spent, exit intent, JavaScript call, element hover. In this case, let's just do page scroll. I'm going to do once they scroll 50% down the page, click next, and you can connect to your email service provider as well. I'm going to click next and add a widget name. So I'm going to do email collection. Hit create. Okay, so I think it's done. So I'm gonna exit out of this, or actually it switched over here. So that's another thing you wanna keep in mind. You have to let it wait for it to go to the next step. So this is the widget, and you can add any of these elements here. So headline, text, image, a form, an advanced form, a timer, different columns. So I'm gonna edit this headline. So you click this edit pencil and sign up for our newsletter. Okay. You can change the padding, change the color for the background. I'm gonna hit OK. All right. And you could even change this paragraph here. I'm going to delete it. Okay. And let's see. So once they input their email, when they hit subscribe, you can decide, okay, what's going to happen next. So on submit, you can close it, go to a URL or change step. And you can even change the layout to vertical or horizontal. Let's do vertical. And the input style, you could change the height of the text of the input box, the width, add a shadow. I'm not sure if the shadow is working or not, but because I can't really tell. The height of the form, the margin, and you could change the font. I'm going to do impact. And you could even change the button border. So you could do all this type of stuff. So I'm going to hit OK. And I'm going to hit next on the top right. And you could show the widget on page scroll 50% like I initially set it up. Target all visitors or a custom target. So you could say for the device. So people with desktop computers, I want to show it to those two people only. What type of pages? You could do frequency, only show once, one every minute, hour, or days. I'm going to say always show after they convert. I think that'd be good. Scheduling, disabled or scheduled, so you could do a specific day and time as well. So I'm going to hit next. So this is a preview. So this is how it will look like. So I'm going to actually turn this on the top right, let it load. And I'm going to hit save. Okay, widget saved. I'm going to exit this. Okay, so now it's on. And let's give this a shot. So I'm going to go back to my site. I'm going to reload this. Let's see if it works. Okay, so it still says, hey, desktop users. I'm going to scroll. Cool, I did just past 50%. And here you go. So sign up for our newsletter, enter your email, subscribe. So here you go. Really, really cool. I'm going to exit out of that. And yeah, you could do all types of widgets, you know, on-site retargeting, you know, all this type of cool stuff. So I think overall, this tool is excellent at where it currently stands. I think the main pros of this particular tool is that you can, if you have an e-commerce website, it connects with Shopify really well, and it also tracks how much money you receive from the tool. So I think that's excellent. Another great pro is the widget customization. As you saw, I think you have a lot of power to change it exactly how you want. The next one is targeting, and so you could target by location, UTM parameters, so you can really have a tailored e-commerce website or any lead gen website to specific audience you want to speak to. And then the last pro I would say is the reporting. So you can, it shows you the impressions, the clicks, the conversions, all of that. And I think that's really important if you're using a tool like this. For the cons, I would probably say that it is slow to load. So, you do need to give it a few seconds to save things when you make changes to the widgets and also the personalization features. The UI UX, I think, needs improvement. And I think lastly, the last con I would probably say would be the personalization feature set is kind of buggy at certain points. When I was testing it before, sometimes when you click on certain elements of your website that you wanted to change, sometimes nothing happened. So you gotta try it a couple of times to make sure it's working. But I think overall, this is a really powerful tool. And with the current lifetime deal for only 59 bucks, this is a steal. And I think over time, give this a few more months, a year or so, I think the initial cons that I listed out, I think will be fixed. But I think this is a steal, and I will definitely be keeping this to be used on my website. So with that said, I hope you had a good overview of this tool. And again, if you want to take advantage of this, click my link in the description to take advantage of this $59 deal. So thank you so much and have a wonderful day.